The bizarre kidnapping of Frank Sinatra Jr. The kidnapping of Frank Sinatra Jr. in the 1960s is one of the strangest celebrity crime stories in American history. In December 1963, Frank Sinatra Jr., who was 19 years old, was performing at Harrah's Lake Tahoe when three men abducted him from his hotel room at gunpoint. The kidnappers were Barry Keenan, Johnny Irwin and Joe Amsler. They tied Sinatra Jr. up and drove him away, eventually hiding him in a house in Southern California. The kidnappers contacted Sinatra's father, Frank Sinatra, demanding $240,000 in ransom, which was a very large amount of money at the time. Frank Sinatra paid the ransom through intermediaries, following instructions given by the kidnappers. The FBI monitored the situation in the background and allowed the ransom payment to proceed, hoping it would lead to the victim's safe recovery. One of the oddest details from the case is that Frank Sinatra reportedly began carrying 10 dimes in his pocket afterward. During ransom negotiations, he once needed to make a phone call and did not have change, which caused panic and confusion. After the ordeal, he kept the dimes so he would never be unable to use a payphone again. After the ransom was paid, the kidnappers released Sinatra Jr. 2 days later near Bel Air, Los Angeles. He was unharmed. The FBI quickly traced the ransom money and arrested the kidnappers within days. The mastermind, Barry Keenan, later claimed he was deeply in debt and came up with the plan believing that Frank Sinatra would quickly pay to avoid publicity and danger to his son. The kidnappers were convicted in federal court in 1964. Barry Keenan received a lengthy prison sentence, later paroled. The other two accomplices also served prison time. At the time, rumors spread that the kidnapping had been staged as a publicity stunt. This theory gained traction because Sinatra Jr. was an aspiring singer trying to build a career. The crime seemed unusually clumsy. However, law enforcement investigations and court records confirmed the kidnapping was real. The crime happened only weeks after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, when the United States was already on edge. The case dominated headlines across the country. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe, follow and like the video for more. And visit foxella.com for more stories you won't see anywhere else.